Hey everyone, Steven here, Bama Saltwater Fishing. What is going on? It's a brisk morning here in Orange Beach, Alabama, around late March. We're going to try to do some fishing. Go out to the end of the jetties. I have some live shrimp because right now, when you can get live bait, it seems to work best. But if you can't get any live bait because it's hard to get this time of year, you can always use some frozen or fresh dead. Water temp on the surface is 57 degrees. So dropped pretty significant. And we're gonna go sit out on the end of the jetties and hopefully we can catch some fish. So y'all have fun, sit back, relax. All right, we're going under the bridge. And there's gonna be a lot of boats out here fishing. Just is what it is. See if we can find us a spot and catch some fish. Well, we just got to the jetties. We have a pretty strong north wind and a fairly strong outgoing tide. So it's not a bad thing. The water's actually not too dirty. But I have my live shrimp in my angle. And then my setup is real easy. This is a size 4 Mustad Kahle hook, about 1.5 foot of 20-pound Zuri fluorocarbon leader, black barrel swivel, and a 3/4 ounce egg sinker. Now I am throwing this on a Daiwa Saltist MQ 2500 15-pound braid and a Star Plasma 2 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod. That's the tackle breakdown, y'all. Let's get baited up and get to fishing. So I like to hook my shrimp where the hook is going sideways just under where the horn meets the body. And now that's a baited up shrimp. Let's cast it out. I'm gonna cast it as close as we can to these rocks. They do continue on into the water, so you don't want to throw right up on the rock. But our shrimp and our egg sinker is going to kind of flow back with the tide and hopefully into a hungry fish's mouth. Got one. First fish on the morning. There we go. That's fun. I'm gonna assume it's a sheep's head, but you really never know what you're gonna catch out here on these jetties. Let's bring it in nice and steady and hopefully we can get it on deck. Man, this is fun, y'all. One of my favorite types of fishing here. Come on. They want to fight, I'll tell you that. Especially in this tide. Yeah, it's a sheep. There we go. Nice sheep's head too. Got the handy dandy net. There we go. First fish on deck. Got a nice sheep's head, y'all. Let's take our handy dandy hook outs and get the hook out of this fish. I'm sure you've seen their teeth on YouTube a million times, but I still like to show it because he has some teeth that he needs some braces. He's got teeth like mine. But y'all, that's a beautiful fish. We're gonna throw it on ice and get another bait out there while the fishing's good. Now those things do have to be 12 inches to the fork length in Alabama. That one's a nice average size keeper and you're allowed 10 per person. They're fun fighting fish. They bite best in the wintertime and they're about to finish spawning. Once they finish spawning, you can still catch them in the summer, but it gets real difficult. So let's get another bait out. Just another healthy shrimp. These sheep's head aren't really picky this time of year. When they're spawning, they're just hungry and they're willing to pretty much eat any type of crustacean, barnacle, oyster, any crustacean or shellfish, because their primary diet is actually barnacles, but they won't pass up a nice meal. Reset our net and cast right back out to where these rocks extend out. There's a fish. Oh man, that's a good one right there. As soon as I put another shrimp out. That is fun. I thought I was kind of stuck on the rocks and still started fighting back. There we go. These things pull hard. They dig down. They're actually in the porgy family. So they're related to, obviously, a porgy, but they're related to a pinfish as well. There's another nice one. I'm gonna grab the net. Here we go. Get them a little closer to me. And there we go, that's how you do it right there. That's a nice healthy fish here. Man, there's another healthy sheep's head. Delicious eating. Let's throw them on ice, let's keep on fishing. That is awesome. Man, that's fun. Woo. Let's keep on baiting up. I was lucky enough to get some shrimp over the weekend and they stayed alive in this cooler overnight. Because shrimp this time of year, if I haven't said it once, it's hard to get. So here we go. Live shrimp, that is. This is fun. Ooh, someone got a nice redfish, it looks like. One of the charter boats. Nice. Oh man, I just missed him again. As soon as I cast out. I was not paying attention. He hit it as soon as it landed on the bottom. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Nibbling on it good. Is he gonna eat it or is he just gonna steal it from me? He has me in that structure, but I think I can get him out. Okay, I got him out. Hopefully my line's not too bad frayed. There we go. Alrighty. Again, another nice fish. He's coming up. What are you this time? Another sheep's head? Yep. That's a little baby. Hey, he'd be a keeper though. He'd be a keeper. That's another good one. Heck yeah. Y'all, it's a fish slaying kind of morning. We got him. Check that out. It's another nice fish. That's about your average size sheep's head. So he's going to join the rest of them in our cooler. But this is exciting and very fun. They're hard fighters. It's nice being able to get out and enjoy this beautiful day. He tore up my leader pretty good in those rocks. So I'm going to retie and rebait up. See a Zuri HD carbon. It's a fluorocarbon leader. And I have a lot of it on BamaSaltwater.com still. I love this stuff. It holds up really well, especially against all this structure. And it's harder for the fish to see too. Get our bait back out there. Cut my finger pretty good. I guess on the fin. Fingers are numb, so I'm not going to feel it until later. Cobia, cobia. No, little shark. I was about to say, man, he looked just like a cobia until I saw his tail. Man. There you are. See if we can actually land them this time. Love it when they take it down with no hesitation. Come on. It's a nice fish. Real pretty fish. Another sheepy. There you are. We're gonna be able to get you close to the net. I think so. Swing her in. There we go. Another one for the cooler. That's what I'm talking about. It's another nice sheep's head for the cooler, y'all. Fishing high noon, catching dinner. You gotta love it. Look where that hook is right there. That's perfect. Oh wow, if I put any slack in the line, he would have been lost. Well, that's another one. Heck yeah, check them out. Beautiful fish. That's a good one. Felt him chewing on it, and he finally put some pressure. Now we got him hooked up. See if we can get you close to the net again. Fill the cooler up. Come on. Come on. They like to go towards that prop. All right, this one's gonna be netted on this side, I guess. Oh, missed him. That's the first fish I missed today. There he is. Gotcha. He tried to be different. This is the first fish I actually netted on that side of the boat. Not that it matters or anything, I just think it's funny. It's another nice one there. Check you out. It's 5 fish. I may keep on fishing here, or I may try to go look for some bigger fish like reds or schooling jacks. There have been schools of them coming through, and the Gulf is calm enough to run out and find them. Boom. Put that hook set on it. They're chewing good, I'll tell you that. Let's get you in. Is that another sheepy? Yeah, looks like it's a sheep's head kind of morning. Might as well get them while I can. There we go. Come on. Let's get on this side. Pretty little fish. There we go. Another sheep on deck. That's what I'm talking about. He's gonna go in the cooler with the other ones, and I think I'm gonna go find some redfish or jacks to mess around with, I think. Or maybe pompano, who knows? But we'll see. Might as well not leave fish biting though. Look at that. That's a good one. Heck yeah. These are so fun to catch. I love them. And that hook came out real easy. That's why you don't want to ever put slack in your line. In the cooler it goes. That's number 6. Gonna have plenty of meat for myself, family, and friends. Let's throw it in. Fish on. Will you stay on? I hope so. Hope he'll stay on. Keep some tension on that line and bring you up. It's another nice one. Yeah, it is. Another nice one. Man, he's fighting hard. There he is. Not a bad one. And let's go try to find a different species. We'll try to run the beach, see if there's any reds or maybe some pompano or something. But he's gonna go in the cooler with the other ones, and we'll see what else we can get into. This is awesome. Let's go. Sheep said just grab mine. There he is. On the slip float. Yes. Nice one. Nice fish. There we go. Add that to our box. Woohoo. Just got him. This is a great way to keep your bait suspended, especially fishing extra structure like this. Just got another really pretty sheep's head to add to the cooler. And let me show you the slip cork setup. It's a lot different than the Carolina rig I was using over at the Jetties. Everybody may have their own way of doing this, which there's really no wrong way. This is great for keeping your bait suspended in those deeper water column without having to cast a super long leader. So all you do is tie your favorite hook to the end of a fluorocarbon leader that's about 12 inches long. I have a size 4 Kahle like I was using earlier, 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, and it's a foot long coming to this black barrel swivel. Next thing is a 1/2 ounce egg sinker, works perfect for me. Small bead, these slip floats, which are only like a couple bucks, another small bead, and then another small bead, and then you set your depth with a bobber stop. There's a whole bunch of different bobber stops. I found the best ones are these, I forgot what the brand is, I'll link it down below if I can find it, but you run your line through the top and bottom. It's like an hourglass shape. You twist your line around it. It works great for braid, and it doesn't move around. A lot of times if you use those bobber stops that you pull tight, they'll loosen up, but that goes through the guides just fine. And I have it set at about 8-foot depth because that's where I'm seeing these fish. That's the setup I'm using. It may sound complicated, it's really not. Let's get on another bait. Grab another shrimp and see if I see any more hanging around the pilings. I know I saw him right here. See one right here. Oh yeah, he grabbed it. Come on. There's another one. Boom. Check that out. This is awesome. This is incredibly fun. Wow. Come on, man. If you don't get excited every time you see a bobber disappear under the water, I don't know what's wrong with you. But that's exciting. This one's a little bit bigger than the first one I caught over here. So, oh yeah, it's a nice one. Grab that net. That's a real pretty one. Well, that worked out. Love when a plan comes into action. Now y'all, I have a lot of sheep's head, and this one is a female full of eggs. This is spawning season. She's about 20 inches long. I want to release her. I know some of y'all may not like that, but catch so many fish, and I want to let this one go so it can lay some more eggs and produce more sheep's head so we can all come back out and catch them next year. There you go. Thank you, man. When they're full of eggs like that, which majority of them are, that's why they're biting so good this time of year. They're hungry, feeding, and spawning. But she was about 20 inches long and just full. I like to practice a lot of conservation as well. There's no need to go out and kill everything. If that one can lay eggs and produce some more sheep's head, we'll continue to have a great fishery like we do now. That's just me. I'm out here all of the time. So there's no shortage of fish. I'm gonna give a lot of these away too. At least I can do some of my part there and turn that one back. Let's grab another bait on and keep on having some fun. She ate in between these pylons. I see another one there. Let's get it back under there. That was a pretty fish. Oh, and there's another one. Just like that. I mean, it's instant. They are hungry. Come on. Digging down. It's a nice fish. Nice fish. Oh, there's another one behind of it. Boom. Heck yeah. There's another nice one. Now this is another female full of eggs. See how big her belly is? I'm gonna let her go. There we go. Keep her out of the water as little as possible. Let her go make some more sheep's head. That was cool. One was trying to take the bait out of its mouth. We're getting another bite. Another fish is on. There we go. Y'all, every cast. Every cast. Ooh, fighter. Boat flip. All right. Perfect. We're gonna keep that one. This one's not super fat with eggs, and so I'm gonna throw this one in the cooler with the other ones. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Just one more. If it's not one slam full of eggs and we keep it, and I'm finished fishing for the day for sheep's head. I'll have a whole limit in Alabama, which I would have already been limited out if I hadn't called out some fish. There's another biter. Oh, he's scraping against that pylon. There we go. Y'all, they are chewing good. So hungry. Right now they'll hit practically anything, and then once they spawn out, they practically stop biting. It's another good one. We're gonna boat flip the last one. Yep, that's it. That's my last one I'm keeping. We're gonna head back in. That's a good one. Y'all, that was an epic day of sheep's head fishing. I got to come out at around 9:30, so I slept in a little bit. I still had some bait left over from the weekend. Yesterday was a terrible day of fishing out in the horrible conditions. Today's much better, and it paid off. Look at that. This is my 10th one that I kept. I culled a bunch of fish, especially the ones that are about 20 inches with eggs. I like to do my part and throw those back. Now, if you rarely get out, you know, it's a legal one to keep. But I get out so much and catch so many fish that if I can help it, I'm gonna let the ones go that are the big breeder stock. So we're gonna take these home. Let me get them in a nice ice bath. So that was an epic day on the water, y'all. Y'all go smash that like button and subscribe button if you have not yet already. If you enjoy catching videos like this where we can fill the cooler. Catch so many fish. A lot of times it's really nice to catch and release, but I do have a lot of friends that like to eat fish, and we love to eat fish, and I like to get one last meat haul before the sheep's head kind of shut off, which you can still catch them in the summer, but they don't bite like that. At least I have a nice cooler full, 10 sheep's head in there, whole Alabama limit. Turned out to be a pretty day. Wind's still blowing hard. Got a C-130 Hercules flying over. That's awesome. Doesn't get any better than this. If you like to see more fishing videos like this, I do a bunch of cooking, fishing all over the place here on the Alabama Gulf Coast. Smash that subscribe button. It's amazing to continue to see the growth of the channel. We'll see you on the next Bama saltwater fishing video. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.